Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Barefoot Minis. What do I feed my miniature horses? These are the two feeds that I've really settled on after a lot of years of trial and error. I started out way back 28 years ago feeding Patriot. It was purchased by ADM, so I fed those for a long time. I don't necessarily know it was the best. Later on, try to feed a natural diet of alfalfa pellets, and it didn't really meet all their nutritional needs. After that, I fed Purina, I fed Strategy, and I fed a few other different types of feed. I also tried Nutrina. I want to note that my miniature horses did not do well on low nutritional starch content feeds. And to this day, they do not do well on low NSC feeds. In fact, quite recently, I was feeding Solutions 14, Right Choice Solutions 14, mixed with Calm and Easy. They did terrible. They did terrible on it. They are not doing well on it. They lost their top lines. They need a little more oomph in the regular feeds, the regular sugary feeds. I don't know why, because minis are supposed to be very insulin resistant animals, but their hooves just went to trash and their top lines went to trash. And I used that low NSC feed to stretch this regular feed, but you just got to keep going back to what works, honestly. You really do. So for my horses 15 and older, I would say more like 18 and older, I use Tribute Seniority pellets. And then for my younger herd, and actually some of the older herd, for the horses that are not sensitive to corn, I feed Right Choice Solutions 14, the textured, yes, the sweet feed. And my horses get anywhere from 2 cups a day to 8 cups a day, depending on their age, their activity level, if they're pregnant or not. I won't have any pregnant ones, I don't think. But this stuff is really good. This Right Choice by Tribute is really good. And I've been feeding it for several years. And the biggest thing I've noticed in my minis is the quality of their hooves. And I know my horse's hooves because I'm the only one who's been trimming them for the last, I would say, 26 years, 27 years. So seniority is great for your senior horses. If they're still not maintaining weight on it, they need their teeth floated probably. And they may get to a point where they can't put on weight anymore, and you really have to evaluate their condition. And if they can't, you have to really make some tough decisions, I think. But my senior stallion, who's 27, going on 28, is he does very well on seniority, and his teeth don't mesh up very well, so it's also pretty good for that. And you can soak it as they get older so that they can really chew and digest very easily. And then my younger ones, they've just done very well in Right Choice Solutions, and it's an old-fashioned feed. You think that these low NSC feeds are the answer, but in my experience, they really don't meet the nutritional needs. They don't maintain a top line on it, and they don't have good hooves on it. And I quit using Calm and Easy to stretch my feed, and their hooves are going back to perfection. They're wearing down to perfection. Another good reason to have a dry lot, because they, just like wild horses, they're walking their hooves off all the time, and they're doing a good job keeping those hooves healthy by moving constantly on good footing. But anyway, this is my third take. This is on trying to discuss, what do you feed your miniature horses? So I hope this helps you. Jesus loves you.